I have a replacement electrolyter. I had one of these and my husband, I lost it. I don't know what happened. It was a gift from my husband though, and he got me a replacement. And I am excited about it. It's such a little thing, but I always almost burn myself with regular lighters. There we go. Took a second, but there we are. We will not lose you again. Stay. Okay. There we go. This is the game that's showing on right now is my private game. I'm doing a Norse adventure. I'm on the 2nd generation. I'm going to try and upgrade the camp completely and pretty much explore the whole map before I let them settle down anywhere. But with my founder, the character's dad, they did England and Scotland and Ireland and Scandinavia and France. And now he's been playing around in Bulgaria, and I'm in Italy right now. But we need to get back to our Zephyros. Hi, Caesar! Happy New Year to you, too. It's been a messy first day of the year. I don't know if I want to get into all the details, but it's... Well, it should have just been a lovely night, and then going to bed turned into a lot of crying. And it's fine, though. I'm here now. Were you able to watch the VOD from last time to get caught up? Oh, why are we being told that we can enter seclusion? Yeah, definitely. Definitely. What? What diseases are running around right now? Oh, it's because there's a papal pox. I assume that's... Oh, smallpox. Yuck. Okay, well, I guess as a quick rundown, our son tried to kill us. I made him a monk in retaliation. His daughter is now betrothed to this random witch I found and promptly gave a duchy to. And instead now, our heir is our son Matthias, who lost his nose somehow, his eldest son. And he is fittingly married to our eldest daughter's eldest daughter. So Athene and Romanos are going to be our power couple in the next generation. But Sissy has done all of the things that a good ruler does. He hosted a chariot race. He hosted a grand tournament with a melee and an archery contest. His youngest daughter, they're twins, but we had a marriage between a distant family member and her after we ascended to the throne. Didn't we have another Prince of Fashion to inherit? I think one of our brothers was a Prince of Fashion, maybe? Yeah, Kyros. I guess Kyros could have inherited as well. He only has daughters at the moment. But we've already put forward a lot of effort, including making Romanos our co-emperor. And we made him our co-emperor, and we've let him swing the scales of power a ton because that's helped his inheritance. Yeah, co-emperor scales of power. He's getting 87 points because he's that high right now. So like we've put in a lot of work to get Romanos at the top. Yeah, I don't know how he got the hairy. Is he a man or monkey? At a glance, it's difficult to tell. Ugh. But anyway, we're keeping it in the family though. Oh, and speaking of keeping it in the family, who was it? She ended up marrying our brother Kiros. Our daughter married. So now we have some niece and granddaughters running around. Oh, and our betrothals. So this niece and granddaughter is betrothed to the grandson of both the King of Alba and the King of Lotharingia. So she has a very prestigious marriage that I set up. Who else did I set up? Brittany. It was someone from Brittany. Is it the daughter? Oh, okay. So this is cute. This is cute. Our second daughter, Pelgia, had a pair of twins. She named one of the twins Basilios, so basically Emperor, and then the other my name. So she basically named this pair of twins after Emperor my dad. Oh, I thought I had made a marriage compact for his. I wonder if she died or something. Because I thought I had gotten him into a marriage as well. But anyway. The King of Galatia is also betrothed to our granddaughter Helene. And we definitely just propped him up. His vassals tried to overthrow him, and we just swept in with the whole force of the Byzantine army. Bavaria's big for some reason. I reached out to our Coptic brothers. So the heir to this little kingdom of Damat right here is betrothed to one of our granddaughters, and then also the cousin is also betrothed to one of our granddaughters. Hey, Corin. How are you doing, love? But, yeah. So, I think that's it. I want to say I did one other, but I'm not. I probably could get this. I don't. I thought about Sardinia, but I want to Crusade and try and get more of Italy. Hypothetically, what if the twin becomes an emperor and the other schemes to take our place? That would be really funny. I think that would also be. Oh, no, never mind. They are of our dynasty. I must have had her in a matrilineal marriage. I was about to say that would be bad because I'm not sure if they're technically our house, but they are our house. But yeah, I've kind of. The second daughter right here, I've kind of favored her kids. Oh, Denmark. It was Denmark that I had another marriage to. So his. King of Denmark's granddaughter. Oh, maybe it was the wrong Basilios. She definitely. Okay, she has two. That's the problem. She has two sons named Basilios. Amazing. Okay. Well, anyway. I remembered the rest of the map existed. But, yeah, I think, though, today, because we just are making an obscene amount of money, I'm going to work on expanding the Imperial armies. because we have a lot of space to do that. Let's see, where can we station our siege engines? And then we can bump up our special heavy cavalry. 107? Jesus. What's going on in the... Makes Christmas gifts weird, yeah. It's very fitting for the time, though. It's very Roman. Like when you used to get the Roman families that would have just like child the third and child the fourth. What's currently stationed here? Because 107 is... Oh, it's a different... Okay. 48 is good. We'll do 48. 3.7, 5.2, those are all taken. We're gonna need to build. The army of Thrace as well. We're just not going to be able to station everyone. Okay, well that used up all of our money for now. So we're going to let those armies build and let papal pox flood Italy for a little bit. What am I on my way to? I don't even remember. Oh, I'm on my way back from something. Okay. A secret exposed. I don't care who any of these people are. Okay. We're also super close to another legacy because people keep admiring us. So we made it up to resilient bloodlines. I wouldn't mind doing architectured ancestry to get the quick trait, but house and home is definitely going to be our next one. And we need to do house and home so that we have one more space for an internal upgrade in our mansion. And we're going to get I think it's the reception hall. Yeah. Okay. We've converted the Catholics. Italy's turning Orthodox. Let's get rid of the Catholics over here. And then we're going to increase control over in Italy too. Pay. Yep, sure, you can have that person back. Oh, we can hold another chariot race. It's been enough time. Yes. We will use it to raise funds. Oh, can I not make my co-emperor? Tell you what. He's not going to be emperor next, but we'll go ahead and give our Prince of Fashion. Make him our honorary guest. Oh, okay. I need to wait another month because I don't have enough gold to go all out. That's fine though, because we are just printing money right now. Patriarch Solomir often quotes passages from the scriptures about the holy virtues. I should prove I've paid attention by quoting a passage of my own, preferably one that complements his personality. Lazy, just, and vengeful? Moderation. Truthfulness, probably. Like, to be just is to be truthful. Ha! 100 piety. Fantastic. Alright, let the demes be roused. Yes, the chariot race is just as profitable as it was before. Also, our bookmaker has a shit ton of money as well. Like, we got the full 1,500 again, but our bookmaker got over 2,000 from people betting. And we have a champion charioteer with excellent aptitude. He didn't win last time. I want to say he got third, but he got some experience from it at least. Oh, we need a new royal architect. Oh. Secret exposed. Oh, okay. Our count is having an affair with... That's... I don't think I've ever seen a chaste fornicator before. That's a special kind of... she doesn't have any money though, so I'm just gonna ignore it. Otherwise, we'd go to horny jail. Okay, Politos can be our new architect. And then I want to say... Yeah, oh, okay, he'll be converted. We did a few minor military crusades last game as well. We took Cyprus, so all of Cyprus is now, it was half and half. What else did we grab? I want to say we grabbed this county right here. Chaste fornicator. What kind of self-hate is that exactly? If you're gonna be a fornicator, be lustful. No, they only go to horny jail if they can pay the horny tax, which is ransoming themselves out, usually for 30 gold. Alright, we will let all of these guys... Oh! No! No, he was murdered! He didn't even get his wife pregnant before he got offed. No! How dare! Well, we're not letting our jester brother inherit. What? Okay. Let's go look at all the nephews again. I guess we can also look at Kiros. How is Kiros? He's literally married to our daughter. Compassionate, ambitious, calm, homosexual. Yeah, I know. The whole plan just collapsed. He has 2 daughters by our... okay. Kiros is maybe Demetrios. Germanos. Germanos is his brother. Why? There we go. Jesus. I mean, they're bound to have more kids. I mean, it was probably what our brother's scheming. Like, it was probably, he was mad that after I took my son out of the succession, it should have gone to him. And he was probably butthurt about it. He had halfway decent intrigue. I'm mostly just mad that he didn't, like... The breeding program's been set back. Okay, let's see. His sons. Alright, he's kind of awful. This is our stoner nephew, the compassionate, lazy. How are his sons? Oh, he has, okay. Can I make a grand nephew my heir? Alright, he's not a member of our dynasty because he was a bastard. He's not in an advantageous marriage. This is the one we gave oh, stop closing on me. This is the one we gave Cyprus to? He only has... His daughter's pretty great. But... Oh no! One of our nieces. The niece that was Worcestershire. She died in childbirth. Okay. How's Lieutenant Dan doing? Lieutenant Dan is a drunk and compulsively spends, but he's also an aspiring blade master and a wise man now. At least Lieutenant Dan is... Oh, he ended up paranoid, callous, and humble. That's actually kind of fitting, isn't it? Oh, and she got lover's pox. That sucks. He's dying. This one's actively dying. Ooh. Okay, his son is impressive, though. Can I request you to come? You're rowdy. I mean, if we're gonna be crusading, can I? How do I ask you? Can I not ask you to be my ward? Do I have to ask your dad? No, actually, your dad is this one. Offer guardianship. Me. For... Really? Where are you? Okay, apparently I can't ask for him to be my ward. Because Sebastian... Does he own a shrimping boat? I'm sure if he did, it would be a great success. Right now, he owns the County of Marmaros, which is apparently in Pannonia? Dan, the next emperor. I mean... I don't know if... I don't think... Yeah, it's not a matrilineal marriage, sadly, so the kids aren't of our dynasty. Germanos. Okay, stop. Euphemios? Is that how you would pronounce it? Our nephew Euphemism over here. Forgiving, ambitious, fickle. Good diplomacy. Decent marshal. He is a marshal candidate. I might have to hope that he kicks whatever illness this is. Do you have a good doctor? Are you getting reduced his disease symptoms? Okay, he'll probably get better. And then he has a pretty awesome wife. Jesus, look at that. 15 learning, 20 diplomacy. And their son, Sebastianos, is pretty great. Okay. Ah. Euphemism it is. I can't elevate him until after the chariot racing is done, though. Where is he currently on... Because right now, it's our brother-in-law, our nephew. Kyros is up there. But I feel like he's gonna get... Like, I kind of love the idea of having our little gay emperor over here, but at the same time, I feel like he's gonna be just... Oh, empty council position. Who died? Okay, Lady Zoe, you are trusting, generous, diligent. You seem fantastic. There you go. And domain limit. Someone died. Okay. Oh, it probably was... Ugh. Okay. But I think it's gonna have to be... Stop asking for this book. Well, that actually reminds me. Did I get to the... I know where buttons are. Yeah, we got high enough to do writing history. I don't know if we've... I don't remember if we wrote a book yet. I don't think we have. Oh, maybe we have. Oh, commission epic. There we go. After our chariot race, we'll commission an epic. Lose weight. Apparently, if we put ourselves on a path to losing weight, we gain 44 stress because we're gluttonous. That's hilarious. We should commission some silk regalia, though. Ooh. Look at that renown gain. That was immediate. Jesus. I think the Hugo's regalia is better, though. Yeah, because that's just a flat 2% renown gain. Okay. Anyway. Let's get done with this chariot race so we can figure out... That's what we inherited. Oh, governorship request. You want Ephos, which is currently my nephew is in charge. No. Nepotism still rules here. Where was the spot that I inherited again? Because it said what I had, a disabled building... in this Torma. Oh. Oh, something happened in Crete. Weird. I guess we'll... go ahead and grant that back to you, if that's yours. And then this one is rightfully here. So we'll go ahead and give that back to you. Okay, that puts me back into my domain limit. There we go. Declare me co-emperor. No. Oh! Oh, we're gonna have to prop up Galatia again. Great. I can manage things from here. That's fine. Alright, let's go prop up Galatia. This is a tyranny war. It's one of his dukes. This guy has 800 soldiers. So we can just, get rid of this rally point. Raise all men-at-arms here. That should be plenty to deal with it. Alright. My guy is Gunnar. He's for the red team. We're gonna back the red team again. And we're gonna go with Gunnar because he's our guy. First or second, we'll do a low bet. This random mayor wants to come in. Eh. Oh, we've got another chaste fornicator. I'm not paying 150 gold for a prostitute. That is ridiculous. Especially when, based off of previous events, she's gonna end up bringing us to, like, an aviary, and it's gonna smell like bird shit the whole time. Let's see. I'm doing good. Trade in secrets. Have my empress sit beside me. Yeah, these are the best sort of people. That works. Yeah, just my men-at-arms is an army of 2,000. So let's go and wreck these guys. Oh yay, everyone's cheering on our faction. Or our team, I guess. The red team. Noble prelates, you're among the greatest, truest supporters of our beloved team. Would you care to step among us and lift a cup to your loyal compatriots? Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Oh, I failed to incite. I shall present the heir. What? Oh, that's interesting. It's giving me a chance to promote Kyros. Would increase his score by 50. And he's currently in third. Maybe we should have a gay emperor. I just don't want people to, like, end up, I'm just worried about having people, like, trying to, what is it? Why can't I think of the word? My brain is melting. Help. I just don't want people to try and blackmail me for being a sodomite. for like 20 years. Invite that specimen to court. We could use some chaste fornicator for the breeding program. Alright. I guess the game agrees with you as always, Caesar. It wants our Prince of Fashion. Yeah, whatever. Kyros is the next heir to the Empire. He's also one of our Born in the Purple babies. Oh, look, Gunner's in first. Let the games begin. Evidence that I've been consorting with demons. Okay. This is an adventurer? Okay. Oh. Isidorus, once overlooked charioteer, defies all odds, blazing past the competitors. No! Gunnar, what are you doing? Gotta love some of his children more than others. Oh, that's rough. I mean, honestly, like, where are you? Yeah, he has a level 2 camp, it looks like. Does he have any? Okay, he has a decent sized. So here's the thing about that breeding program. We need fresh blood. I'm sure I have a spare granddaughter. Agatha is my great-granddaughter. This kid is 2. How about Esther? There we go. And now we'll be able to call on that adventurer's army for military things. Okay, so rare to find a true friend. Okay, oh, he got 3rd again. No, Gunnar, why do you do this to us? My wager was ill-conceived. Better luck next time. But yeah, see, look at this. I got 1,500. My bookmaker got 1,300 that time. I'm throwing ideas. Kyros was just the person I remembered. Can be a good source of information last year. Yeah. Victory well earned. Until next time. Alright. Kyros. How would you... I'm at war. I can't elevate him to co-emperor while we're at war. Okay. Sail faster boats. We gotta kick some Galatian butts. Everyone wants this book from me. Oh, we can commission our epic at least. We have Of course, we're gonna go with the accomplished storyteller. Oh no, we lost a bodyguard. Whoop. It's a family history, so be generous. Alright, let's go ahead and wipe this army off the face of the map. Oh! Was this... Oh no. One of our power couple died, was murdered, and the other got lover's pox and got knocked up by this fucker. You couldn't get pregnant by the great husband I set up for you, but you stepped out with this excommunicated stoner. She's going to horny jail. Ransom you for 50. You demand you won't let me convert you. You won't let... Family epic, honesty, and perception. A lot of this is not very plausible, such as the part with the hewing of the mountain. On the other hand, who's to say what the past was like? If you're already doing embellishments, why not take it as far as we can? Dynasty gains 150 renown. It's important to tell a good story, after all. Yep, there's... Alright, fantastic. We got the slaughter. We killed all but 6 of their guys. Amazing. Oh, and we get our legacy. House and home. Next will be Eternal City, which will unlock a cabinet of curiosities. And that means we can go into our mansion and get our reception hall. Fantastic. For centuries, the Eunuchi have served in the Byzantine bureaucracy and palaces as advisors and confidants, playing important roles in the political duels of the day. Daniel has quickly risen through the ranks. He's a blinded eunuch. This man has had a excommunicated stoner's a bad boy, girls like a bad boy. Alright. This poor blinded eunuch is one to watch, apparently, which also just feels rude. We don't need eye puns. He's gonna have the court by the balls. Oh! Hello, small child. Small, delicate child. Prince Tachet of Hayastan. Heya. Okay. Studied the Greek language for many moons and penned this missive using the Greek script. Aw. Impressive. Good for you, small child. Everyone's dying on me. Master of the Hunt. Here you go, Dukes. Inspiration strikes. Laurentios has taken a number of liberties in the family epic in regards to warfare and battles. It makes for dramatic scenes, but I worry my marshal has been offended. Okay, let's see. Explain it to me in detail. Now, you know what we could do, potentially? If we're making Kyros our heir, his eldest daughter's already engaged to him, but his younger daughter, oh, never mind. Apparently his daughters are already engaged. Probably not matrilineally either. Ugh. I was gonna say we could betroth his oldest daughter to, Euphemism's child. And then we'd continue to keep it in the family. Ooh, army speed movement. Organized march. There we go. I want to just for the achievement, and just because I feel like he might be the only one that's going to be able to do this. I want to get all the way up the theologian tree so that we can get the achievement for filling out an entire lifestyle. And then we're probably going to bump over to military because I have military plans. For once. Speaking of military, how long is it going to take you to besiege this? 2 months? Sure. In the meantime, Imperial armies. That one is not maxed out yet. Oop! Okay, hurried slapping of feet gives me scant warning before the door bursts open, and it's the guy who's writing the epic for me. Okay. He stammers, dumping an entire armful of parchment missives on my desk. I've just returned from Pacatinia? You would not believe the devastation, death, and destruction stalk the land. Yeah. Best to send aid whilst the problem is merely nascent. There we go. Alright, so that's all of those. So now we can start making new army regiments. And we definitely want Varangian Guards as one of our regiments. They're heavy infantry, which I guess is kind of, we have a heavy cavalry already, so we need some infantrymen. We love our Varangians. And then, okay, we need the Balistray. Our big old scorpion boys. And let's see, that's the one we already know. Are you also heavy infantry or are you light? You're spearmen. Oh, okay, perfect. It's good to have a varied military. We don't want to go all in on one type, otherwise it'll be too easy to be countered. Okay, so there is our core Byzantine Empire army. We will let them... Whoop. Rich source material. My Chancellor, Lady Zoe, is being told about several exciting details he discovered about my ancestors. Now I believe the part where the hewing of the mountain might actually be true. It's fascinating, sure, but does he not have a grand chronicle to complete? Should be shared with all my vassals. Put it in the chronicle so it'll be done sooner. There we go. Okay. That puts us at... Stop trying to take my book. Everyone wants my book. Oh, I can ask my head of faith for influence. Yes, please. Priests know better than politicians. Alright. That puts us at 100% war score. We've propped up Galatia yet again. And now we can elevate Kyros to co-emperor. Interesting. Fantastic. And you know what we'll do? We will also, while we're at it, since we have it, we will gift him that fine silk regalia to help prop up his fanciness. He is the Prince of Fashion after all. He should don the finest silken regalia. I've not been presented with new work on the family epic for weeks, and the whole process is either taking too long or he ends up doing shoddy work. It's truly too much to demand that he delivers excellence. I'll put up for him as long as it takes. We are not in a hurry. I would prefer a better epic than a rushed epic. Alright, so that puts him, he's still in third. Influence candidacy for the Byzantine Empire. We have enough that we can just put him in front. Alright, our brother Kobasilius Kyros is now our player heir. Alright. We also have our Athenian army, which can go up a regiment. We have spearmen. We have skirmishers. Maybe we can do some cavalry? Alright, that's not quite full. We need to wait a couple months for our coffers to refill. And we're back above domain holdings. What is going on? Why did we keep getting... Where are you? Who do you belong to? You are part of this, so you need to go to him. Grant appointment. There we go there. And then where else do I have a disabled building? Ston. Ston is all the way down here. Jour de jour. Oh, this one hasn't been created yet. We will create that, and we will grant it to... someone Zephyros. Oh. Why did we get... Let's see, you're a good steward. You're wrathful and ambitious. You got a bunch of daughters. Sure, we'll give it to you. Grant appointment. There you go there. And I'm still one above my limit. Where are you? all over the place. You are supposed to be part of this theme, so I can just go ahead and give that to you, and you'll be back where you belong. There we go. Alright, and that will get rid of my domain limit error. It seems as if Solomir has been reading parts of the new family epic. Of course, he's discovered discrepancies between promises made in the past and our current reality. I can tell he will not let it go anytime soon. Surely you can see how wise and benevolent it would be to fill your forebear's promises. Does that give you Ravenna? Like, it doesn't say it gives him, but it changes, long line of promise keepers, I guess. No, it didn't give him Ravenna. I want to keep Ravenna. Of course we'll confirm your governorship. Strategos Tyrannos the Righteous. Govern well, Strategos. And we're already back up to 200 renown. Why? Why does everyone keep dying? Benevito? Okay, who... Oh, people just keep stepping down, apparently. Okay, Grant. You are supposed to belong to you, which has not been created yet. We will create that, and we will give it to... Okay, there's Theodotus, there's... Sure. You are a greedy glutton and ambitious. That doesn't seem like a great mix. You are shy, but a skilled tactician. Temperate, cynical, my nephew. We'll give it to Tiberius, I guess. There we go. Okay. Oh, of course we'll hire the Illuminator. Oh, and we're in debt. That was expensive illustrator we just hired, apparently. We'll grant you rightful vassals. My ancestors stand at the core and the shining example of what it means to be a ruler in our time, even if it drags in a few places. The part with the hewing of the mountain is utterly ridiculous. Still, I am proud to keep in my family library for generations to enjoy and learn from. What a story history can tell. 150 renown. Woo! Oh, and we've got more poetry. No matter how many days twist and past, winds whisper coldly through the grass, alone bereft without that sweet man, who next among us will end his span? Oh. I feel like this is like in memory of Romanos. That's truly heartfelt. Poor Romanos. Matthias is on wife number 2? Former spouse. She's still alive. Interesting. Oh, well, Kyros can always choose a nephew as well, if need be. I'm curious what's going to end up eventually taking us out. Because we are whole of body, and whole of body, like, usually adds 10 years onto your lifespan. But we are also drinking rivers of wine because we're a drunkard, we're infirm, and we're obese. But we also are getting the Iron Constitution and exotic food and Witch Coven penalty counters. Like, it's really a toss-up, honestly, if we're gonna live to be 102 or live to be 62. Yeah, we'll keep you at court. Made a friend. Aw. How lovely. Oh, trampled underfoot. How many times have I told you to stay away from my newly planted poppies? Is that my gardener I hear bellowing? I turn to see him carrying my courtier Braslav. I don't remember who you are? Okay, wait, your mom is married to our nephew that we gave Cyprus. Okay. Child flails wildly, covered in petals and dirt, unable to reach his arm. Put me down! I'll tell the Emperor on you! My gardener dumps his cargo in a heap at my feet. This darned boy has trampled all my hard work, my lord. It'll take weeks to undo the damage. Yeah, you will go and help him replant. We believe in restorative justice around here. Oh, he gained the trait herbalist. Perfect. Why did I lose another... Probably from recruiting him, actually. Well, our reception hall's complete, though. We need 150 gold. Receive an additional 0 legitimacy. Oh. A secret exposed. My royal architect is having an extramarital affair. I literally don't care. Oh, I should have put her in horny jail. Oh well. Who are you? Another adventurer is blackmailing me. Upgrades. The ebb of coin is at a low tide, and it's harder and harder to find the funds necessary for my plans, let alone the smooth running of the empire. We're making 94 gold a month. This doesn't seem like we're struggling. After many not-so-subtle hints at the benefits of well-placed patronage and uncomfortable necessities, my strategos Adonis speaks plainly. Oh, you want me to sell the right to wear the purple? Claimants have special rights. Kyros. I mean, Kyros is literally born in the purple, but... Gotta keep our Prince of Fashion fashionable. Mateo's flu? It's consumption. Where is it? Dalmatia? Oh. Hey! In the middle of my nightly ritual in honor of the horned god, a sudden noise behind me. A burglar, a visitor, an assassin. I twist around and find myself face to face with my brother. Literally my brother. Dad inducted all of us to be witches. Why don't we already know that we're witches? Although your son Comatose is also pretty great. When someone inevitably murders Kyros, we're gonna keep an eye on this little fucker right here. Oh, and speaking of witches, we can hold a grand rite. Honor the horned god. Alright, so that's at max. And once that fills out, we'll be at a little over 11,000. And then we'll, of course, have our Varangian throng. We should look at the alkaloids, too. The Eagle of Constantinople. I honestly have no idea what alkaloids really do. So if I reinstate, I can reinstate them both, I guess. And then I only have 2. But I have the wolf and the eagle, I guess, now. Let's see, read from the... Yep, we're going to read from the Ancient Grimoire. The old world words are strange, yet they speak to me on an instinctive level. The weave an enchanting pattern, full beauty and promise. My guests are utterly spellbound. Ooh, hell yeah. Antipatra, teach me the art of strategy. And we got, okay, that came back to us. You are supposed to be part of this, which hasn't been created. I can create it now, and we can give it to... Demios, you are dying of consumption, but how would you like the governorship? There we go. You're betrothed to Violetta. Okay. Intricate web weaver. Oh, and that works, because your dad is in charge of Azov, which is right next to you. Transfer you there. So now, assuming he doesn't immediately die of consumption, that should be taken care of. Oh no, our daughter Kale. Just ill. It's not... Okay. Has our military... Not quite yet. Because once we are up to full strength, I would like to, I guess, fight Bavaria. Oh. As I walk through the town, rage overcomes me once again. The only thing on my mind is when recently Nana Sage and I became rivals. How? Why do I care about this random unlanded? I try to forget. I don't know why we're rivals all of a sudden. Because, like, I don't want to fight the Pope yet. I probably could fight the Pope and take Rome. But I don't... I mean, he just... I feel like if I try to take Rome from the Pope, he's just going to be able to... He doesn't have any allies. But he has a shit ton of gold. So we could either fight Bavaria, who has a very large army and is allied with Poland, or we could fight Sardinia. Yeah, let's beat up Sardinia, I guess. Or we could fight Venice. Venice is also an option. Venice also has a lot of money, but not a lot of troops. I'm getting messages. Why are people messaging me? Okay. Prophecy of Power. Lady Barbara. A True Prophecy. Why does everyone want Scythia Minor? Last stream I had so many people. I sure can't disregard the sign. Venice could be a good option, actually. Because I think it's all just technically one... The most serene Republic of Venice counts as a duchy. If I fight you... Oh, I can just seize the duchy, which... Because it is de jure us. Yeah, I think we're gonna fight Venice. Let's get down to business. And again, we can probably just raise our men-at-arms, to be honest. Yeah, because that's 3,000 highest quality troops with an army commander of 34 versus, oh, 5,000. Oh, because they hired mercenaries. Of course they did. Well, 2 can play at that game because we can look at our imperial armies. And we, let's see, this is, what are we fighting in? This is probably considered plains or wetlands. Yeah, terrain is wetlands and plains. So which of our imperial armies has better countering? Mountains, desert, hills, forest, wetlands. No plains though. Hills, forest, taiga. Mountains, desert, hills. Oh, okay, well this is a mix of people who are good in plains and people who are good in wetlands. So we can just go ahead and spend some of our influence to transfer them to us and then also raise them. Just to give us a little bit more oomph. Ooh, very, just very competent. Wants to make me a throne? Do I already have a throne? I feel like I probably already have a throne. Court artifacts. Furniture, statue. I guess I don't actually have a throne yet. I don't usually go with very competent, but I'm curious. We'll go ahead and we'll sponsor the throne inspiration. Alright, and then once they are fully rallied... Oh, I accidentally rallied all of them and not just the new ones. Okay. That's why that number is getting ridiculous. Dedication, a name to remember. No need for dedication. Alright, let's go ahead and split off, because I didn't want all of the levies. I just... And then we'll go ahead and we'll disband all of them. We don't need them. We put almost 5,000 of you under command there. And let's go besiege Venice. Oh, so rare to find a true friend. Oh, the Duke of Frisia just died. Duke Louis. Out for a stroll in the market, a merchant calls me over, insisting she has something that'll pique my interest. The scent of drying herbs and foreign tinctures overwhelm my senses as I approach the stall. Receive a book artifact. Haggle. Yeah, we have the money. Bogdana's Great Legends. Interesting. I'm putting away my newly acquired book. A slip of parchment falls out. Upon it are instructions for a practice called bibliomancy, where one might divine their fortune from a passage in a book. Oh, I might gain a lifestyle perk. The temptation is overwhelming. Okay, I don't care about that. Sacred text, fateful reading. I follow the instructions to the letter and select a passage at random from a text before me. Shivering with anticipation, I open my eyes and read. Fear is the mind killer. A coward dies 1,000 tiny deaths, yet a valiant man dies but once. Corin, we got it. Are you still on? Are you still listening? We got the fear is the mind killer. I gotta make sure. We were just talking about Dune. And I mentioned that this Easter egg exists. Fear is the little death that brings total... Oh, it gains me stress. No. We're gonna do it just because we need the... I gotta send this to Corin real quick. 1 second. Because I don't know if he's still watching or not. He maybe got... Yeah, because he's not responding, so he probably got caught up with baby things. But I just sent him the screenshot. It's like one of his favorite book series is Fear is the Little Death. Alright. My vassal has been... There's too many Damioses running around. Okay. Skeptical of my ability for years recently, however, my steward reports that he has begun more openly criticizing my right to rule. Could the passage of Bogdana's Great Legends have predicted this? Fear is the mind killer. I face my fear. Learning challenge. Subtle approach. Yeah, I face my fear. I'll win a debate against my vassal. Fantastic. I've finally cracked open the mysterious passage from the legends. I feel much wiser for it, thanks to the merchant. The threads of fate suddenly appear more clearly to me. Fear may well be the mind killer, and I have faced my fear. Without fear, I die but once. Fantastic. We love a good Easter egg. And that is also going to Corin. I forgot that it was something that was tied to the learning lifestyle experience, too. See, we'll keep going up the... I don't care who's fucking who. Stop. Ooh, and we had a very good victory. And now we are sieging. 4 months left. Oh, and I captured someone. Who did I capture? Aspiring Blade Mancer, but you are shy and paranoid with a prowess of 7. Can we demand your conversion? Oh. Helios, how dare you try and blackmail me? I was gonna put your son on the throne. Why are you blackmailing me, brother? I'm pretty sure you are also a witch. Stop giving me merely decent people. What? Oh, did we siege them down already? Fantastic. Okay, let's go. We need... Alright. We need to go there next. And another learning perk. How much experience are we getting a month right now? Because we're getting 40% more. I feel like we have bonuses from other places though too. I don't know how you actually, monthly gain is 50. Neat. Yeah, Corin just messaged me. I have the stream open, but I'm doing baby things. Well, you got the screenshot, so you got to see. You are coming at me like every other month asking to rule a place. This is currently being ruled by him. No. Oh. Oh no. Here it comes. 1 second before we succumb. Because I think we're dying. Alright, he's still in the lead, but let's do one just to be safe. Let's do one last influence candidacy. We'll do one last major contribution to put his candidate score up. Alright, he is 600 ahead of my brother who's in second. So Kyros should be firmly in our... I lay upon my bed, prostrated by sickness and cursing my weak, failing body. I can barely make out the human figure approaching. Their slow steps and heavy silence are starting to scare me. Oh. They must guess my unease from the faint sounds leaving my mouth and the jerky movements of my hands, for their steps turn hurried, and soon a warm hand is holding my own. Oh. It's my buddy, Christianos. Oh, how it pains me to see you like this. I wish I could do something, anything. Please stay with me. Yeah, please stay with me. Oh. I think we're about to die. That's fun. We got that, and our health says we're feeling fine. If our health is feeling fine, why are we dying in bed right now? Oh, and we've got the Burr's fascination. Let's do a scheme at court. Damage the legitimacy. Okay. Okay, do we want chronicle writing, bailiffs, coinage? Hereditary rule means like nothing to us right now. Naval speed, armillary sphere. Doesn't hurt. Alright. Enforce demands. Venice is ours. Oh, and we got our throne. Ooh, powerful vassal counselor tax contribution? That's an interesting bonus. This is lovely. Let's go sit upon our new throne. Let's see how it differs from the existing. So that's what our throne looks like now. Oh, that is interesting. Did that just put us in like a cross-legged sit? Where's the stupid photo mode? Give me throne view. We're like glitching out on the chair. Okay. Alright. So we have the Duchy of Venice that we can create. And then we can give it to someone. Leonidas. Have Venice. There we go. You get Venice now. I would make an excellent marshal. 17 isn't bad. What's my current marshal? 24. And he's... you know what? He's dying, so sure, you can be my marshal. He's dying of consumption. And his son drowned. Okay. Oh, that's Leonidas' grandpa. That's funny. I didn't even notice that. Okay, well. Oh, we can make one more men of arms regiment for Thrace. Let's see, we already have heavy cavalry, so we need some infantry, I think, or maybe I don't care who wants to murder my court brewmaster. Let's get the skirmishers. Alright, cool. So that's all of those armies maxed out. I kind of want to fight the Pope. Oh. Sure. Marshal of... Yeah, my new Marshal. Of course I'll confirm you. He undergoes the rites, taking up a scepter of office, maintaining eye contact. He swears to give loyal service. Govern well, Strategos. Oh. I don't care who fathered some random governor's or some random mayor's kid. What's Galatia doing? My son has accused my... Oh, it's my friend! I don't... Accusation of naught but malice and lies. Don't slander my friend. I don't care if you're my son. I can usurp the most serene republic of... Oh, it's a kingdom title. No. I don't want kingdoms. I want everyone to be... I can imprison? Oh, he kinslayed. Who did you kill? Why did you kill a 3-year-old? Why did you kill your own son? I just made you my marshal and you killed your own son? He wasn't even disputed heritage or anything. Why? Well, I don't like you anymore. Betrothed can marry. Rough gemstone has low. We'll repair it. Yeah, I don't like that you killed your son, and I know I just made you my marshal and confirmed you and everything, but we're not about this. Alright, you are pretty good. And there's no one else who's that much better. So you can be... Are you making or losing money right now? There we go. Instead of the horny jail tax, you get to pay the I murdered my son for no reason tax. Oh, we should hold court. Even if we're glitching out a little bit on our new throne. Gesture for the first in line to approach. I'm faced with my daughter. Her eyes... Wait. I'm faced with my grandson's sad eyes, which grow larger and more pitiful as his mother ushers him towards the throne. The boy has been at court with no one to watch over him since the death of his dear papa. Yeah, I'll raise this kid. That's fine. He's curious. We can switch him over to a learning focus. He'll be my ward. Okay. Archon Margarita comes forward apprehensively, escorted by her husband, who seems in a bad temper. My lord, Kelly is trying to seduce my wife. Oh, I think this is the guy that just made my throne. Oh, and he's a flagellant, too. We'll see if there's any truth to this. Denies any involvement. Okay. I don't care that much. And then... Okay. Approaches me with a straighter posture than usual and visibly eager about what he's about to say. People of your realm need the occasional joyous gathering where they can forget their stresses. I would gladly finance a feast. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him to come to a more agreeable. Cool. I get money and I get bonuses if I host a feast. Well, you know what that means. Who can be our honorary guest? I imagine... It doesn't look like I can make Kyros our honorary guest. Let's make... I know he just, like, tried to blackmail us for no reason. But I feel bad that his son died still, probably because I made him my heir. So let's go ahead and make Matthios our honorary guest. Culinary art pieces, exorbitant number of courses, start feast. Oh, Matthios lost an arm. When did he's been maimed. He might die before. Okay, he was in a battle recently. I did not know that. He might die before we actually have the party. He's lost his nose. He's lost an arm. The end of a journey. Emperor, peasant, high or low, it doesn't matter. In the end, we are all mortal. I was reminded of this when I woke coughing in the early morning hours, a dull ache pounding through my head and throat. My body is racked with shivers and weakness. Oh, now I'm ailing. Abandon the feast and begin... No, we're gonna do... You're a renowned physician and an herbalist with a 24. Do no more than what is necessary. Excellent work. We are still in poor health, though. Stop telling me about random bastard children. He has a second, he'll be fine. Does he have a second nose hidden somewhere, too? Or just this gold one? Okay. And he's not consenting to have this kid married because regent things. Oh. He's made himself my chancellor, but that is fine because he's really good at the job. Ooh. Emir Ghazi the Strange has learned Greek. Impressive. Send him my regards. Oh, Kyros had another kid. She's my niece and granddaughter. Her name is Georgia. Gold one is an upgrade, obviously. Wait, what? I was right! I just learned... Where did it go? Oh, never mind. I already knew! Oh, she's had 3! She's banged out 3 bastards when I wasn't looking. A 3-year-old, a 1-year-old, and a 0-year-old. Germanos, Callistos, and Kyriakos. Okay. Ah, Athene. What is wrong with you? Do we need to marry you to someone? So that you just stop producing bastards? Oh, I guess you're just choosing to not marry anyone. Do I have you? Yeah, you can marry on your own. That's fine. Oh, I'm glad to be well again. See, we didn't have to go back. We can keep partying. Yeah, poor Georgia. I think she's gonna be fine though. She's fecund. And maybe we can arrange a marriage with her and... Where is... Oh, did he already get married? Is that my problem? Okay, he was... He was Sebastianos's... Okay, Sebastianos is... We can arrange a marriage between you and baby Georgia. And that will still queue you up potentially. There's a 1.4% risk of their children being inbred, but they're guaranteed to be fecund and are likely to increase their intelligence. So, and that will kind of queue him up. I'm sad that I can't get guardianship of him, but that will kind of queue Sebastianos up, where if Kyros doesn't have any sons, it will at least be his daughter's husband that will be inheriting next. I will say we're very much doing the weird Byzantine thing of the title jumping around frantically between random branches of families and like son-in-laws and shit. The feast begins. Oh, Matthias, you are not doing good. You're still maimed and ill. And your stress level too. Hopefully the feast helps. Oh, now he's better. There we go. Ordinary feast becomes an exceptional one thanks to the presence of Adonis. What a good evening. Servants carry out an impressively adorned entrance, a number of proud peacocks, skinned, cooked, stuffed, and redressed in their magnificent plumage. She gets picked on the nose, 'cause one fowl comes to life with a shriek. This one wasn't cooked at all. Raucous entertainment. Good folk to mingle here with. Most everyone is pleased except maybe Theogosa, who still is clutching her nose where the peacock marked her. We should do this more often. Oh no, my throne! I've barely managed to sit down in my seat when I hear a howl emanating. It would seem that these two mayors have gotten into it and she's receiving a proper woman handling. Too late I realize their martial dance has paved its way straight through my Greek throne. I motion for the guards to separate the two who are hissing and clawing at each other. These things happen. It wasn't my favorite piece. Ooh, plumage. Everyone loves a good peacock feather, right? And now a toast to Matthias. I'm sorry I got your son killed. And with that, it is done. I lose 363 stress because I'm a gluttonous, eager reveler, drunkard, and comfort eater. With that, it is done. Where's my eager reveler trait? Oh, I'm only at level 1 eager reveler, though. Oh, I don't care that you fornicated. You were pardoned. And then this guy, why are you... What's my imprisonment reason for him? Oh, he's been excommunicated. Oh, for murder. Okay. That's funny. The criminal is because he's been excommunicated, but it's not for the murder. I don't care that you've been excommunicated. You can be pardoned. How about Kyud? What did you do, Kyud? You're also excommunicated. I don't know why. We'll just pardon you too, I guess. I am compassionate after all. Alright, let's go to war. We got sidetracked doing some stuff at home. I really want to fight the Pope. I think we're going to fight the Pope. They're probably, like, right after we do this, they're probably going to be like, yeah, holy wars are things now. But we're taking Rome back. More Pope fights! Okay, let's just... Okay, I need to math. If I just raise my men-at-arms, that gives me 300 plus 400 plus 300. Alright, just raising my men-at-arms should give me more troops than what the Pope can call on just by himself. So I'm going to start by just raising all of my men-at-arms. And we'll see, are you... Yeah, he immediately hired mercenaries. That shouldn't surprise me. Okay. So let's go ahead. Rome is considered what terrain-wise? Probably plains? Farmlands? Yeah, okay. So let's go ahead and we're going to call on... I have a ton of influence. Anyway... Let's just go ahead and take a few more of those, and then... Okay, that should raise all of the men-at-arms from the other armies. Oh, I might have raised them too close. You have 8 days. Oh. Crap. I might have messed up. Okay. Oh well. A gift for... Oh, my Empress wants... sure, we'll give her a bangle. I appreciate that them, like, just destroying my army as it was trying to rally didn't actually... didn't actually cost me anything war score-wise, though. My dear Cincinius, it's good to see you. I watch as you dutifully rule our realm and would like to assist you in any way I can. I may have, let's not dwell on what I did, but I will say mutual acquaintance owes me a favor. I'm more interested in... Oh, we can become lovers at the ripe old ages of 61 and 63. No, that's kind of lovely, yeah. Alright. I will win decisively, it says. Oh, even though my commander sucks, why do I... They're literally just, like, hiring mercenaries and raising them right next to me and throwing them at me at this point. That's hilarious. The Pope is going to be out of gold. Can I switch? Why do my commanders suck? Unyielding defender. Sure. Okay. That's better. Now we have two command scores of 24 instead of 16. Yeah, he literally just keeps hiring mercenaries over and over again. Oh, you've blown through. You had like 3,000 gold and you're down to 300. That's fantastic. It's too bad my war score is capped at 50% from all of these. I still have like 7,000 troops. Wonderful. I don't care. Oh good, George is doing better. Now we just sit here and keep besieging Rome. Burying... I don't even know who you are. I don't care that you were my rival for whatever reason. Oh, and they got another band of 800 mercenaries to throw at us. Oh, that's amazing. We had 0 casualties from that. Look at that. 0 losses on our side. We wiped the entirety of their 814 soldiers. Amazing. Oh no! Basilios! We're bringing the drunks back. We're bringing the child drunks. What am I doing? Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of drunkard. Okay. He doesn't become a drunk, and we are no longer a drunkard, which probably means we're gonna live forever. Because we don't have the drunkard. Someone's trying to seduce me. Interesting. Okay. We did it! We did it! We're at 100. We hold Rome. Let's screenshot this and enforce demands. Roma reconquered. Beautiful. Shining armies of the Romans march again into the lands of our ancestors. Glory, making it happen, belongs solely to me. Roma, the immortal city, first capital and birthplace of our empire, while imperial authority has long abandoned the land for Constantinople, the new Rome, a local astray pentarch has unlawfully filled the subsequent void of power. The redelivery of the city to the one and rightful emperor is reason to rejoice. New greatness awaits the empire now that we have taken such a monumental step to the west. A glorious day for all Romans. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. To the miserable Sicinius, may your humors rot in your living body. You are a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to the bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. Well, we definitely have to keep Rome now. Oh, we're above our domain. Okay, so what are we I want to keep Rome. I want to keep Athens. I want to keep... Okay, what are my current duchy titles? I have Athens. I want to keep Athens. I need to keep Thrace because that's Constantinople. What titles are outside of those that I can give away to other people? The estate, of course, also stays. We have Athens. We have Thrace. We have Romagna. Okay, we can get rid of this duchy. I don't even know why we have this duchy. We have a castle. It's not even, the duchy hasn't been made. Okay, we will create the title. And we will grant it to... Let's see. It could be granted to Ionis would be a good potential, or we could grant it to... Oh hey, Bathsheba is a descendant of our friend Rachel. And she's married to this Gregoras. Okay. And hey, he just turned 16. So, you know, it's within our normal... Alright, so we're going to grant Gregoras that. Okay, that got rid of something. Okay, what else is me? Athens, Thrace. I mean, I guess now that we have Rome, we can give... Okay, let's create... Oh, we can't usurp Romagna yet, because it's mostly inside of Bavaria still. But we can at least give Ravenna to... We'll give it to a random... Okay, that gave it to a monk because it's technically a temple holding. Oh, I'm still above though. Oh, but these are all temples, so we should... Can I give the Vatican to our patriarch? Is that something I can do? My realm priest is the patriarch, is the head of the faith. Can I grant you? I can. Oh, I'd have to give him all of Rome. I don't want to give him all of Rome. I just want to give you the temples in Rome. Okay, what if I... Vaticano... You cannot grant this title. It should be leased to your court chaplain. Okay. Seek one of your council if you do not have one. Yeah, so how do I lease it to my chaplain then? Because it's not... It's not showing. Okay, I might have to look up how to lease out titles. I should probably be getting off stream soon anyway, because it's late and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. How do I lease out? Grant vassals to rightful liege. We'll do that quick. Is there anything else I should clean up here before I pop off for the night? We'll ransom you for 50. You're not going to let me. We'll just. You will. You're already Orthodox. I'll just let you off for the hook. Once upon a time, I would have been very excited to catch you, but we're just going to. Yeah, we'll let you off with a hook too. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna have to look up how. I'm sure I'm just. Oh, Justinian's Dream. Okay. Fantastic. The warm Mediterranean air carries with it murmurs of an empire on the cusp of eternity. Here, within these storied walls of Constantinople, the ambition of bygone eras calls out Justinian's undying dream. His ceaseless quest to reunite the scattered remnants of Rome beckons me. It is my burden or my privilege to resurrect these dreams, to stitch together the fractured domains under a single banner as he once sought to. Ooh, the Restore the Roman Empire decision is now available. I need a legendary figure fame, and I need to fully control all of these regions, which is a lot. But we're on our way. We are on our way. Okay. So I will see if I can figure out how to. Minor baronies can be leased out to holy orders or clergy. Leased baronies provide taxes. A holy order can lease castle holdings, while clergy can lease. Leased holdings are still considered part of the holder's realm. County capitals cannot be leased. Alright, that is a Catholic order, so we're gonna need to revoke their lease. Potentially. And then you need tips on what DLC to buy first. Well, I'm doing Roads to Power right now, which is fantastic. It kind of depends. Okay, so it kind of depends on your play style. I'm really personally enjoying the administrative government type that is introduced in Roads to Power. If you really appreciate like the clan or because it's clan, feudal, administrative, and oh, what is the Norse one? Like, what is the tribal? If you enjoy playing tribal or playing, if you enjoy playing tribal or if you enjoy playing clan, I would probably say tournaments. Just because all of the grand tournament stuff and the weddings and things can be used no matter your government type. If you want to try a new government type, I'm really personally enjoying the administrative government type. You basically, instead of dealing with kingdom titles under your empire, everything is governorships, and you can choose who gets the governorships, and you get a family estate. And it kind of gets away with having to deal with the issues with like gavel kind and all of the succession stuff that makes playing in the early game really frustrating because everything fractures and fractures and fractures. So if you're looking for a playstyle where you're not having to worry about succession crises all the time, and you like the Byzantine history, I would definitely recommend Roads to Power. Roads to Power is also fun if you want to do something that is a little less like locked into a region, but also not painting the map militarily, because of the adventurer thing that it introduces. Like here, I'm gonna be done for this for tonight, so we will quick say goodbye, and I can open up quick. So let's go to my main menu quick. So the other thing that Roads to Power introduces is a unlanded adventurer. You like the balance between map painting and character personalization. Yeah. Like map painting isn't really as it's not my favorite part of the game. I like all the political scheming. I like the game that I'm not playing on stream right now is a Norse adventurer. So instead of having like a county title that you are tied to, you get a wandering camp that you can upgrade, and you can literally bring your camp anywhere on the map. So it's also a good way to just see. Like, I usually, if I'm playing, I'm usually like in Italy, up in Scandinavia. I've done Frisia runs before. Like, you don't get to see the whole map. But with the Wandering Adventurer, so my title is instead of it's the equivalent of a duchy title, but you have this camp and you have your pavilion that you can upgrade, and then there are slots for different buildings that can play into the different styles. You have your adventures that you can choose your purpose. So I'm just doing explorers right now because you kind of see a little bit of everything, but you can be swords for hire and basically be a mercenary band. You can be scholars and wander around like helping illuminate manuscripts and things. And the way that it ends up playing out is right now I'm on a escort quest. So I took this at you wander around. My camp right now is here. If I wanted to move my camp, I can't do it right now because I am personally traveling elsewhere. But you move your camp, and instead of costing like any of the normal resources, you have a resource called provisions. And you can earn provisions by filling contracts. You can forage for them. You get some events around gaining provisions. And it's also how you can hire men at arms with provisions as well, and like convince people to come and join your camp. The only annoying thing, yeah, pretty much, it's the equivalent of food and clothing. And it's like but the only thing that I find frustrating about the adventurer play style is, so you can visit holdings and you can scout for talent every time you stop and visit at a holding, but except for like scouting for talent in that way, or when you're traveling, you can choose a travel option that's called Scout for Talent. It's hard to get anyone to join your adventuring band. Like, my original plan when I got this DLC was that I was going to make a diplomacy character and I was going to befriend random people and invite them to camp. You can't invite just anyone to your camp. Like, say if I'm over here and I see a courtier in this guy's place that looks appealing to me for whatever reason. Let's say I want to poach his physician. You can only invite your soulmate or your best friend or someone you're already married to. it's difficult to get people, like, it's difficult basically to find a spouse. I'm on a second generation, and finding and recruiting worthy spouses for all of my original character's sons has sucked. It's kind of worked out for his daughters, because his daughters, I've just, because we're Norse anyway, I made, once they started coming of age, I made a quick run back up to Sweden, and I, like, gave them away to be concubines to random Norse rulers, and, like, my one daughter ended up marrying Hastings' son. But can the people in your camp party become part of your dynasty? Yeah, if you marry the people in your camp, like, my camp followers for the most part are their own houses. Like, I have a lot of my brothers here because they were all born in the camp and have grown up in the camp and have decided to stay around. But like, I've been working on basically anyone that I've been able to recruit. I've been marrying to my brothers with the hopes of breeding more dynasty. I know they're not part of your blood by family. No, you can't. The only way that you can adopt is, I think, if you start Greek. Because the adoption mechanic is a specific thing to Greek culture. Because, like, if we come over here, I want to say it's part of Roman no. Palace. Oh, there we go. Yeah, cultivated sophistication, adopt house member interaction. Yeah, no, you can't really, like, adopt anyone. The closest that I've gotten to adopting anyone was, I got a random event. Oh, which sister did I end up marrying this kid to? So I got a random event where, like, I found a feral wolf boy. Yeah, they did miss out on making that a feature. And I had a chance to basically make this feral wolf child that started following my camp. I made him my ward, and I had a chance to adopt him as my son. But I wanted him to marry my younger half sister because I was hoping that they would have kids. They're not, really, despite her being fecund. Um, yeah. But anyway, that's the only option that I've had to, like, adopt a follower as a member of my family, and I think it's tied just to the you found a feral child event than anything else. Oh, I didn't know that the eccentric thing let you do that. I have. I thought I wasn't originally going to play this character. I originally thought I was going to be playing as his brother for reasons. Anyway, but he's eccentric, so that's interesting. Only if they're imprisoned and otherwise IDK. What else? Yeah, that's fun. I did not realize that you had the ability to adopt people if you had the eccentric trait. I like that as a feature, though. I wish there were more opportunities to adopt people. Oh, you do get kind of an option to play with your player heirs as well, because it introduces a favorite child mechanic. A direct descendant of the same dynasty, so it's not something that you can do for people who are born outside of your dynasty. But it's someone that you can follow them instead of your heir. They just have to be a direct descendant of your current player. And if you use the favorite child mechanic when you're playing as, so with the administrative government, the powerful families all have, family estates. And the favorite child will, like, I think automatically inherit the estate. I could be wrong. As for what other because I have a few of the expansions. Let me quick exit to main menu. I'm trying to remember how many expansions I have. So yeah, I have tours and tournaments. I have Royal Court. I really love Royal Court personally as well. Like, I feel like Royal Court adds a lot. It's a little bit, if you like playing as a vassal, it's not as useful because you only get a royal court when you are a king or an empire level. So you don't get to play with it very much if you're duchy level. But having the ability to have your royal court and like call people in front of your throne, and it adds a lot to the role play experience. So if you like doing that like role play administrative stuff, I definitely recommend Royal Court. I have Fate of Iberia, except I haven't really touched it. I can't say what the Iberian struggle even involves. It's just not a mechanic. I have it. I don't. I don't play with it. Northern Lords, I like playing as the Norse a lot. I like the whole Scandinavian vibe. I'm obviously playing Scandinavian adventures right now. If you like the idea of playing Vikings, definitely grab uh, Northern Lords. I like Wards and Wardens too. These are, I'm getting less into like the major expansions and more into like the ads roleplay options. Wards and Wardens gives you more interactions between the kids that you foster. And if you ever end up playing as an underage ruler, it gives you a little bit more to do while you're still a kid. But yeah, so it just depends on your play style. They're all very different. Which DLC would you say is the worst? Um, yeah, Friends and Foes. I mean, it gives you Friends and Foes, gives you just kind of more interactions. I think that's the one that enables the best friend thing or rivals thing. Again, it's role play stuff. If you're really into the role play, it's fine. But yeah, it probably doesn't. I have like some fashion packs that I like playing with the photo tool, but the fashion packs you can probably avoid unless you're like really into setting up like elaborate photo ops with the barbershop tool with your families. Yes, it does give you family feuds. I did get to play with that a little bit earlier in the run with the stream game. We had some family feuds early on with the Zephyros family right after they got settled and became a powerful family. As they were like rising up the ranks and became Strategos, I ended up in some feuds, and this is something too that here's what I'll say: the family feuds are a lot more meaningful if you have roads to power. Because with roads to power, if I look down here at the administrative governments, I can look at the noble families. Uh, House Sephiros is crazy. We have so many living members. We have so many of our people. Like our this house is most of the empire right now. But there are other powerful houses. Let's say if I was if this Scaleros family, if we were family rivals, we have options we can raid their estate where we break into their house, steal a bunch of their stuff, and we can choose to kill. We can choose to kill any family members we capture or disfigure them. The name of the DLCs, because I know I won't be getting Friends and Foes. Yeah, so Roads to Power. Roads to Power is the one that I'm highlighting in this stream. Definitely recommend it. Northern Lords if you like Norse. Fate of Iberia, if you're interested in the history of the struggle between the Moorish Islamic invaders that took over the south of the Iberian Peninsula and the Catholic the Catholic rulers that kind of fought against them. If you're interested in that period of history, definitely look at the Fate of Iberia. Iranian struggle. I haven't heard of. Is that one new one that's been announced? Or is that the like Abyssid? I don't think there's an Iranian struggle one. Let me get back. Let me bump back out to the main menu. There's Fate of Iberia, which is the Spain and one. There's Legacy of Persia, which I don't have, so I can't speak on. I also don't have Legends of the Dead, so I can't speak on that one either. Yeah, I think you're thinking of Legacy of Persia. But yeah, Roads to Power, Tours and Tournaments, and Royal Court. Those are the main three that I have. Those were the three that I really those are the three that I play around with the most and have gotten the most value out of. So, yeah. But I am gonna be Roads to Power, Tours and Tournaments. Yep. But yeah, thank you for jumping in and chatting with me about it. I really love this game. I think Paradox did a great job with it. I have a lot of fun with roleplay aspects, and I'm happy that I get to share it. My partner Corin was in the chat earlier, and now instead of just spamming him with screenshots whenever I play this game, he's actually the one that got me Roads to Power so that I could play it on stream. Before this, I was mainly streaming Stardew Valley, but I'm having a lot of fun doing CK. So, yeah, but thank you, Water Witch. Hi, Corin. Love you. um, yeah, but I'm gonna be heading to bed because it is late and I am tired. We'll be playing Stardew on Friday again, and then we will be back to the fate of the Zephyros Dynasty on Monday. Thank you guys for joining. Happy New Year. I hope you all had a lot less of a messy New Year's Day than I did. Good night.